Now this is awesome. So we all know my man Berto. Well, he picked up Leaf Green version and an old DS Lite, and he decided, yo, I'm gonna go play through the game for fun and nostalgia's sake. And then he asked me, yo, I beat the game, so you want to get a tutor move in? I said, yeah, let me get my old school Soft Boiled Clefairy back in action, or at least Soft Boiled Clefable, because it does have a lot of advantages compared to a Clefairy. So he went out and caught it. There it is, Mount Moon. That's the stats, original trainer, all kinds of fun stuff like that. And it was Pound, Soft Boiled, Encore, and Sing. So the next step is to take it from 3rd generation, put it into 4th generation, so as the migration into Pal Park, and that's Diamond Pearl Pal Park. And it was so cool seeing this screen right here again, because I remember doing this, you know, every couple of years when you get the new generation game, you got to port it over in some way. You had the Pal Park, you had the 5th generation transfer as well, and that's Clefable, or that's Clefairy right there. Jaleel, Clefairy, same ID number. We have, you know, arriving from Kanto, we have the stats, we also have the same moveset and stuff, so time to put it into black and white version, and there it is. This is what's so cool about it, watching it all be condensed into one video, all into a couple of pictures, to get the ultimate documentation of this 3rd generation Clefairy that's going to go into Pokemon Sun and Moon, get hyper trained, and then be like a mad competitive monster. Like, that is so cool to see. And then the final step is Pokebank. So I'm gonna send over 6 Pokemon into the Pokemon Bank, and then you can check the stats in the Pokemon Bank. Same Clefairy, there it is in game, and that is all there is to it. So I also wonder what Berto's cooking up with 2 Bronzong. That's got me a little worried knowing Berto, and we can look at the final details. This Pokemon seems to have traveled across both space and time to reach us from the Kanto region, very, very far away. And now we're here in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in my game with Berto's legendary Clefairy. This is actually like something... I feel this Clefairy is more valuable than me right now. It is such an impressive thing. So that thing is buried somewhere in one of these boxes. I think it went out to like box 28 or something. Okay, there it is. Wow. Okay, so there's Clefairy. I want to go and add it to mine, and I also want to grab my Clefable for a comparison, because there's some really cool things. So I've been using this Clefable recently, and Clefable is like the boss when it comes to just being an awesome Pokemon. So we have the Bold Nature, Unaware. This is going to be the Relaxed Nature with Cute Charm. And oh, Berto! You are the man! He gave me an ability capsule, guys. Oh, wow. This is actually really cool, because Berto wants me to do, like, everything myself. He didn't use the ability capsule to flip it over to the Magic Guard ability. He wants me to do that. So yeah, this is like, I'm building up my Clefable that he made that was his Clefable, and it's all kinds of cool stuff from there. But also it shows a different thing, because I'm currently using an Unaware Clefable. Now, each of them have their benefits, their pros and cons, but you cannot have this Clefable, or the Clefairy with Soft Boiled, and also have it have the Unaware ability, because Unaware didn't exist back in 3rd generation as a hidden ability, because there were no hidden abilities. So you can only have 2, and Ability Capsule flip those. So that's interesting to think about. And that's just like one of the drawbacks to having the Soft Boiled, except Soft Boiled is going to be more PP, because Soft Boiled has 10 PP, and that means he probably wants me to go PP up it as well. And actually, one thing I'm really curious about is, does this Clefairy have any good high Vs? Because that was like the next thing. Like, is this any kind of competitive ready Pokemon at this time? Pokemon's potential is above average overall, that's how I judge it anyway. Best is special defense, and it has some fantastic stats. Oh yeah, boys. Welcome to the 3rd generation. You know, you couldn't IV breed as easily as possible. You know, there wasn't as much carryover on Destiny Knot. Getting 131 IV was like super amazing, incredibly lucky and stuff. And I also want to set up for like EV train, because I gotta do everything. I have my Sweet Scent Pokemon, I have level 100 the Dream Swampert, and then I have my Fly Pokemon. So we should be good to go off of this move Swampert here. And I'm actually really happy. Or at least the Rust Turf Tunnel, then you can do some good EV training. Now, since my Clefairy / Clefable is going to be very basic, all I have to do is give it a Power Band. So let's go and, no, Power Belt. If I give it a Power Belt, then that means I'm going to be able to train defense while also training hit points. And I think I'm an idiot because I didn't bring a Pokerust Pokemon. I'll get this down. The idea is, okay, get a Pokerust Pokemon. Okay, I can't use a Moonstone on Clefairy, because this is a mess. Like, I'm trying to make sure I do everything perfect right here, guys. So I'm going to go and grab a Power Belt. So there we go, guys. Power Belt is going to gain defense stat, which means I'll be able to train hit point defense. I'll just grind like 8 battles, and then it's like you battle, and then you flip it, and then you battle some more, and then you're good to go. So it should be like 10 battles total or something. And then once I get the Poke Rust, that'll be set. So there we go. That's going to be Clefairy hooked up with that item right there. And also while we're at it, let's go and use our ability capsule on to Clefairy. So yes, let's change it to Magic Guard. I'm down with that. And then we have to get Clefairy to level 46 because that's when it gets Moonblast. However, when Clefable evolves, it doesn't get Moonblast anymore. So there's like some very precise stuff that needs to be going on right here. So yeah, Moonblast from pre-evolution on the Clefairy, because if you go and you evolve it early, it only gets this: Disarming Voicing, Double Slap, Minimize, and Metronome. The Minimize might be something I could add later, and it might actually be a part of the set depending on how I want to do this. But right now I'm thinking Calm Mind, Flamethrower, Moonblast, and then the Soft Boiled. So we can also do is we can go and put on our TMs right now. So yeah, I'm going to document everything about this Pokemon, since Berto has documented everything about this Pokemon up to this point as well. So use TM, contains Calm Mind, teaches Clefairy. Clefairy wants Calm Mind. And let's not forget Soft Boiled, because I don't know if you can use the move relearner to get 3rd generation kind of stuff. Actually, what I'll do is I'll save before, delete it with like a TM or something, and then see if you can get it back. If not, that's like big PSA for everyone doing that. So that's going to be our Calm Mind, getting rid of Sing, because Sing doesn't really matter. And then we grab Flamethrower, and then Moonblast isn't a TM, which is kind of unfortunate. If Moonblast was a TM, I would already be done. But we like, you have to do every little detail to make sure this is like the best Clefable ever. That's so cool. Because yeah, the Clefable is very powerful with Soft Boiled and also having the Magic Guard ability. I think it was pretty awesome that Berto went to go back and play through the game. So Clefairy's done. That's all good. Now let's also talk about like the old school move tutors, 'cause that's what this page was about. So here we go. Normal move tutors. These tutors will teach Pokemon a move otherwise unobtainable in the 3rd generation TM list. Many of the NPCs which gave TMs in the Generation 1 are no longer available in the current generation, would teach this instead, and they can only be taught once. So here we go. You get Body Slam from 4 Island, Counter from Celadon Department Store, and right here is going to be Soft Boiled from Celadon City. You know, you surf across, you talk to the person across the lake, and it used to be, what was it, TM41? So that ended up getting replaced. Actually, what did that get replaced by? Let's do all kinds of fun and trivia overall. So it became Torment in Generation 3. And then also we have the Emerald for the Battle Frontier move tutors. Soft Boiled is going to be 16 BP. And if we click on Soft Boiled, we can see everything that happens there. So by move tutor, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Boom, that's going to be Clefairy and Clefable. So Berto, he just got Leaf Green and then picked it up. So you could have also done this in Emerald. And that works out. So yeah, this thing's pretty much almost done right now on the Clefairy. Then I gotta go EV train it, and we'll be done. And this should be the last KO, so it already has max hit points, max defense, and I'm just doing this for the special defense, so I equipped, like, the power whatever that gives special defense. Yeah, so then after this, we should be able to see everything be all good in the bottom screen, so let's go and enlarge that. Just to make sure we have full swag. Boom, amazing! This Pokemon's base stats are maxed and fully trained. Congratulations to me. So that's, okay, that's one thing down. We still have a few more things to go, because I still have to get this Pokemon to max level, and I believe I do have a Blissey base somewhere. Well, not max level, I just need, actually, oh crap. I do need level 100 at some point if I actually, oh, actually, okay. Okay, I've got some fun thoughts on how to make this work. So for hyper training, you do need a level 100 Pokemon, but after I evolve it into Clefable, it shouldn't need any more. So this, wait, no, I don't want to go to Sky Pillar. I want to go to, where? Secret Meadow. Yeah, I think I have everything in Secret Meadow. So, okay, so what you can do is after you evolve it, Clefable doesn't learn any more new moves. So it's safe then to do the daycare loop. So I could daycare loop it around with it at the daycare, and then that means it's going to get to level 100 overnight while AFK, and then hopefully one of these are indeed a Blissey base. Okay, so I think I've got everything good. Let's move a Lucky Egg onto our Clefairy. Yeah, the Power Band. So I had the Power Band on it. Also, this is actually a really nice looking base. Yo, that is balanced and that is beautiful. Also, what I want to do is I want to go and pop an experience power. Do I even have all my O powers max? I'm probably going to look really pitiful now if I don't. XP point power, level 2. That's all I've got right now, but I'm going to use it because I just do the daycare loop if I ever want to get experience. But to make sure this works out, yeah, I want to battle you. Do triple battles. Okay, This should be a triple battle, and then that means this should be a Blissey base, so we should be good to go. Then I'll see how many levels I can get out of this one. BRB. Also, I need to switch out well, actually, I don't have to worry about switch out Clefairy, because all these things do is kill themselves. Good. And if I use Surf, it probably won't even reach the Blissey, so I just have to keep myself safe. I'll Moonlight for safety. And Clefairy can just kind of be over here and use Soft Boiled, because it still has Soft Boiled. Yeah, let's do that. So, Surf, it's going to do something to the Blissey, at least, kinda. Wow, I did a lot of damage to myself, because that's level 100 Pokemon. I don't even know why I'm commentating this. I'm bored, and I just want this thing trained. Oh boy. So it's gaining right now. We're getting those levels, and I'll catch up with you guys when I'm level 100 or 50 or whatever. Ew, Moonlight. No, let's get rid of that. All right, Clefairy did not learn Moonlight. I wonder how many more levels I'm gonna get, because I don't think I can get off to level 50 just from this one right here, even with all my super boost experience. Nah. 44, that hurts my feelings. And this also makes me think that hyper training, it's kind of not worth it to get your Pokemon to like level, well, it's worth it, but it takes longer than people expect to get a Pokemon to level 100. So let's get rid of Petal Blizzard on the Gloom. And there we go, that's level 44 on the Clefairy, so we're almost there. How many rare cages do I have? I want this thing done now. And then this should be Moonblast, level 46. Oh boy. All right, so yeah, let's replace this move right here. Oh, Cosmic Power. Moonblast, just like that. So if we're getting Cosmic Power, going to go and get Moonblast. Now the moveset of this Pokemon is complete. Clefairy has learned Moonblast, so we can just go and like skedaddle out of this battle, and there it is. Level 50 on the Clefairy. He's about ready. He's about ready. So there we go. Let's go and check the stats. So I brought up Pokemon Showdown right here. I guess it doesn't have to be fully in screen because of all that, but if we look right here, we can compare the stats. I do need to adjust this to level 50. And see what our potential IVs are looking at. So 166, oh god. So roughly 10 IVs on the hit points. The attack, ooh, that's 14. Oh, 13 IVs on the attack. 13, 12, like at level 50, it kind of has different numbers and stuff. Defense is only at 99, so that means, wow, welcome to the olden days, boys. So we have 11 IV, yeah, this thing needs hyper training more than anything. Actually, the special attack doesn't seem too bad. I think that might manage a 20. Ooh, 22. Look at that. 22 IVs in the special attack. That Pokemon's gorgeous. Oh, wow, actually 25 IVs in the special defense. And speed is looking to be about 9. Okay, that's actually a good speed if I want this thing to be like super slow and stuff. So there we go, guys. That's the stats of our Clefairy right there. Yeah, I know the screen looks kind of bad, but there we go. So Clefairy is set up at this point. No, you don't learn Meteor Mash. We have you perfect right now. This is just so cool. I love it. So now what we're going to do is use a Moonstone on our Clefairy. I'm pretty sure I didn't use a Moonstone in this game yet, except on my other Clefairy, but I should have multiple because that's what this game and Secret Base is all about. So yeah, still got 3 Moonstones. Let's go and use it on this Clefairy. Once I use it, there is no going back. So any kind of like doubles Clefairy with Soft Boiled, follow me, Eviolite, no, not happening. I want the bad boy. I want the Clefable. It's got Moonblast, so we are good to go. Clefairy is evolving. Oh wait, let's get this. No, we gotta have the beauty right there. It all comes full circle, guys. This is like done right now. Beautiful. Done. Clefairy has evolved into Clefable, and that's how you do it, guys. Minus all the time it took to beat Fire Red Leaf Green, to get to the tutor, to then get the Clefairy, and then bring everything over. But we have it right now, and I just want to like double, like this is something you can't go back on, so I want to make sure I double, triple set October checking. Yep, that's right. I'm making up words right now. Moonblast, Soft Boiled, Flamethrower, Calm Mind. That is the Clefable I want. So I'm gonna lock in and save right now because I did want to see if you forget like Soft Boiled at any time, if it's actually possible to get that back from the move relearner. So let's go and let's do something stupid that you should never ever do under any circumstance, is forget your Soft Boiled on your Clefable, unless this actually works. Incinerate. Wow, Clefable can actually learn Incinerate. The more you know. So there we go. It wants to learn Incinerate, and let's go and get rid of this Soft Boiled moves. It kind of seems like a really junky move. I don't think I want Soft Boiled. Man, that's how you use Incinerate, boys. Yep, Incinerate is way better. So there's a heart scale, and I think we're about to learn a lesson as to whether or not it works or not. So there's my Clefable, and can it remember the Soft Boiled? Disarming voice, double slap, minimize. Nope, that's a soft reset if I've ever seen one. So yeah, we are locked down right there when you get to the Clefable where it's at. Also, it's actually really scary to think about, because if I get rid of Moonblast for any reason, I can't bring that back. So there we go. If I do want the minimize though, I'll have to get rid of the Flamethrower and then hope for the best. Yep. And then at night, I have to like make sure everything's exactly how I left it. You know, because that is going to be our soft-boiled Moonblast Clefable. And also, one extra thing to do to make sure it is absolutely perfect, I have to PP max the soft-boiled. That way I don't forget to in a battle, and then bad things will happen. So, I fortunately have 3 PP up for the occasion. So, Clefable, soft-boiled, and soft-boiled, and soft-boiled. So that should be max on the soft boiled. And like, this is why soft boiled is just so good. First off, it's not influenced by weather. So one problem that my Clefable had is that I'm running it next to a Hippowdon. So if Hippowdon has Sandstream out, soft boiled is actually going to be less effective. But 16 PP, I get to heal for days. I am going to be set with this Pokemon. Thank you very much, Berto. And now, just for that final little bit, we're going to put Clefable into daycare. And we're going to go for the daycare loop, and then we're done. I'm going to leave this overnight. It's going to be level 100. It's going to be ready for the Pokebank. It's going into Sun and Moon. It's going to get hyper trained into a beast. And I have a dime, so let's go and slide it under. And now we are done. So this is that Clefable's life until it's level 100, and that is the journey of a Clefable. I don't even know what I'm going to end up titling this video. It has to be something epic to kind of live up to what I was thinking, because, oh, the most well-documented Pokemon, that's not exciting. People aren't going to click on that. It has to be massive. Like, this is the most work put into a Pokemon. This is, like, the most intense Sun and Moon preparation ever. So that's where, like, this gets absolutely amazing. So if you guys enjoyed the video, this is what it takes to get the best Pokemon that you can have in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.